Here are 3 disturbing true winter horror stories that will send chills down your spine. 1. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In January 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out for a trek in the Ural Mountains in Russia. When they failed to return, a search party was sent out, and what they discovered remains one of the most disturbing mysteries in history. The hikers' tent was found ripped open from the inside, and their bodies were scattered across the mountainside under bizarre circumstances. Some of the bodies were found half naked in the snow, showing signs of severe trauma that couldn't be explained by any known force. Crushed ribs and skull fractures. Strangely, other bodies were discovered to have high levels of radiation. Theories about their deaths range from an avalanche, infrasound-induced panic, and secret military testing to something more supernatural or extraterrestrial. To this day, no one can fully explain what happened at Dyatlov Pass, and the case remains shrouded in mystery and fear. 2. The Donner Party. In the winter of 1846 to 47, a group of American pioneers known as the Donner Party became trapped in the Sierra Nevada mountains by heavy snowfall while en route to California. They were ill-prepared for the harsh winter, and as their food supplies ran out, their situation turned dire. Starvation set in, and with no other options, some members of the group resorted to cannibalism to survive. The group's journey had started with optimism, but over the winter, more than half of the group died due to exposure, hunger, and illness. The survivors were eventually rescued, but the horrors they endured in that desolate wilderness became a dark chapter in American history. 3. The Yuba County Five. In February 1978, 5 men from Yuba City, California, drove to a basketball game but never returned home. Their car was later found abandoned in the snow on a mountain road, far off course from where they were expected to be. A few months later, after the snow had melted, their bodies were discovered in the forest under disturbing circumstances. One of the men, Ted Wire, had taken refuge in an abandoned trailer but had died of starvation despite there being canned food inside the trailer. Other bodies were found scattered, some having died of exposure, and some were never found at all. There are many questions about how and why the men ended up so far off their intended route, leading to numerous theories ranging from foul play to psychological factors, or even something more sinister. Each of these stories is unsettling in its own way, tied to the brutal, unforgiving conditions of winter, when isolation and cold can turn deadly.